Hello guys, welcome to my channel and to my living room. It's way too hot in my art studio and that's why I'm sitting on the floor in my living room, hoping not to die from the heat. But now, back to business, let's open Upcrate 35. Ooh, that looks good. So, first up we have some washi tape with lots of little golden hearts. Then we have some Liquitex heavy body acrylic paint in light blue permanent, and I'm very excited for this one because I've always wanted to try the heavy body range, so that's going to be cool. So we have white gouache by Talens, and we have Japanese green deep and raw sienna by Lefranc Bourgeois. So here we have a tiny little brush in size 2 by Lukas. Ooh, this box comes with a palette. That's cool. That comes in super handy because all my palettes look gross, so that's great. So here we have some cute stickers, and can we take a moment to appreciate this Upcrate sticker? I think that's my favorite so far. Next up we have the bottle post, and the topic of the Upcrate battle is nature is art. And we have an art print, which is way thinner than they usually are. And last but not least, we have some paper, which is pretty thick, so I guess it's mixed media paper or watercolor paper. And it's in bookmark shape, so I like that. I just had a look at the bottle post, and there are so many pretty paintings in here, it's insane.
A few moments later.
And the first paint tube broke. I really hate paints that come in metal tubes because at some point they will always break. I think I never had a metal paint tube that didn't break. So let's start swatching. I'll be using my regular Canson watercolor paper, so I don't waste the watercolor paper that was included, which is, by the way, by Artspaze and 300 GSM. So let's have a look at the colors. I think I'll start with green. So this is really thick. I mean, gouache is always rather thick, but this one is actually like toothpaste. So that's a nice and vibrant green, and once the paint is mixed with water, it's rather creamy, so I like that. But I have to say, considering that this is a flat brush, it's a little too small for my taste, because if I have to fill all of this, it's going to take a while, and I'm a little impatient. And now let's mix it with some white. Up here the paints look really different, but down here they are pretty much the same, even though this one is pure green and this is green with white. So let's see what happens if we add blue, but first let's test blue on its own. By the way, I never thought of mixing acrylic paint with gouache, so this is my first time. Oh my god, I love the consistency. Okay, yeah, I definitely understand the hype. This heavy body paint is just wow. I really love it. So I'm going to dilute it with water. Still looks great, but now there's a little bit of green mixed in here. Still looking pretty green. I think I need more blue. Oh yes, now it's looking like a pretty turquoise green. And last but not least, let's test the raw sienna. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of browns, so let's see what we can make with this. It's very pigmented though, so let's add some green. And now we have some olive green, I'd call it. That doesn't look too bad. And now let's mix blue and raw sienna. Well, that's some weird brownish green blue. I don't know, it's not exactly pretty, but I think I can make it work. In general, I'm thinking about what I can make with these colors because it's quite an unusual color theme. But yeah, I think somehow I'll be able to create something with these colors. Even though the color theme was quite limiting, in the end it was still pretty easy to come up with an idea compared to the other Upcrate boxes, since the topic was very broad. Nature as art is a statement I'd 100% agree with, and I wish I would have gotten a pink or purple because I think there's nothing prettier than a vibrant sunset sky. However, the combination of blue, green and raw sienna made me think of fields on a sunny day, so that's what I decided to paint. I kept everything really simple and just enjoyed the process of painting, which I really did enjoy because the gouache paints were very nice to work with and the Liquitex heavy body acrylic paint is a dream. If they weren't so expensive compared to other paints, I'd definitely buy some more. But if you're wondering, this small tube containing 22 milliliters retails for €4.25, and that's just too expensive for my taste. However, I don't really think it's overpriced because the paint feels so good and the quality is just amazing. As I said before, I only wish that the box came with a bigger brush because it was quite annoying to paint larger areas with this tiny one, since it didn't hold much paint, but at the same time the brush was very good for the details, so in general it's a good one. All in all, I really like this box, especially because I never thought about mixing acrylic paints and gouache, so I definitely learned something new here. liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye guys!